14 years after the last major rail plan was rejected in Austin, the City Council tonight put final touches on another try. A $600 million November bond proposal for rail with the promise to spend another $400 million on area roads. The rail plan itself and the route it covers is already subject to heated debate. KXAN's David Scott explains.
Council heard the arguments again. Need rail, bad plan. How to pay, can't pay.
We hear a lot about people not being able to get where they need to go. Well, this line isn't even going to serve the people who it's meant to serve.
The mayor wanted to lump rail and roads into a single $1 billion bond, but the Attorney General ruled you can't do that. So now, big question marks. The rail is a $600 million bond contingent on matching Fed money. No guarantee that.
The way the ballot language has been crafted is clear. If we don't get the matching funds, we will not use the bond money for construction of the project.
And the roads, which were the cheese, the bait to lure wavering rail voters, now an outrider, a promise by the city that somehow they'll come up with the money, with government or private assistance from someplace.
The road project is very specific. It commits, it's a covenant with the voters for $400 million in local funding option for specific roadways, and those are listed in the ballot language.
With a threat by transit advocates, vote yay or wait another decade.
If we vote no to put it towards rail, council is not going to come back and put that towards roadways.
The mayor conceded me a few months ago that city leaders have their work cut out for them, selling a rail plan to voters. With all the question marks now about this plan, that sell job may not get any easier. David Scott, KXAN News.
It is important to keep in mind a big portion of the funding for urban rail relies on securing a federal grant. The city is hoping to get $600 million. And today we spoke to the Federal Transit Administration about what's involved in getting a big project approved. A spokesperson there told us there are many steps involved in the capital investment program, and getting approval takes time. Once the city applies, it will have to complete this list of requirements. Essentially, all planning must be complete and funding secured. The FTA also does not negotiate if project costs rise. The financial commitment remains constant. The spokesperson also said the bigger the project, the longer it takes for the FTA to decide. So it could take years before we know whether an Austin rail project will get any federal grant money.